The figure standing at the foot of my bed had my exact face. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. I couldn't even blink. This started 3 months ago. At first, I thought it was just stress. Everyone gets sleep paralysis once in a while. You wake up. Your brain is conscious, but your body is still asleep. You see shadows. You feel pressure on your chest. Then it passes. But mine didn't pass. The shadow at the foot of my bed became clearer each night. More defined. More real. By week 2, I could make out features. Hollow eyes. A too wide smile. Long arms that hung past its knees. It just stood there. Watching. Waiting. I started sleeping with the lights on. It didn't matter. The thing appeared anyway. Standing in the same spot. Always at 3:17 a.m. I know because I could see my alarm clock. The red numbers burning into my frozen vision. 3:17. Every single night. I tried everything. Changed my sleep schedule. Moved my bed. Slept on the couch. The figure followed. Always at the foot of wherever I was lying. Always the same time. My girlfriend thought I was losing it. She stayed over one night to prove nothing was there. I woke up paralyzed at 3:17. The figure stood between us. It turned its head toward her. She didn't wake up. It looked back at me and smiled. The next morning, she said she slept great. I didn't tell her what I saw. Last week, something changed. I woke up from paralysis and grabbed my phone. My hands were shaking so badly, I almost dropped it. I just needed to see something normal. Scroll through anything to calm down. That's when I saw my photo gallery. There were pictures I didn't recognize. I opened the first one. It was me. Sleeping. Taken from the foot of my bed. The angle was impossible. No one else was in my apartment. I scrolled to the next photo. Same thing. Me sleeping. Different night. Different position. I kept scrolling. There were hundreds of them, all taken from the same position. The foot of my bed. I checked the timestamps. They went back months, long before the paralysis started. Some were from over a year ago. My stomach dropped. I scrolled faster. The photos got older. 2 years. 3 years. Then I saw ones from my old apartment. The one I lived in during college. 5 years ago. In every photo I was asleep. Vulnerable. Unaware. I wanted to delete them, but something made me stop. I needed to understand. I zoomed in on the most recent photo. Taken last night. In the corner of the image. In the darkness of my room. I could see it. A reflection in my bedroom mirror. A tall figure, holding a phone. Pointed at me. The face in the reflection was mine, but the expression was wrong. Too hollow. Too empty. I heard a noise behind me. I spun around. Nothing there. But my closet door was open. I never leave it open. I walked over slowly. My heart was slamming against my ribs. Inside the closet. On the floor. There was a shoebox I'd never seen before. I pulled it out. Opened the lid. Inside were dozens of printed photographs. All of me. Sleeping. But these were different. These were Polaroids. Old ones. Faded. The earliest one had a date written on the back. The night before my 8th birthday. I dropped the box. The photos scattered across the floor. In each one, I was in a different bed. Different ages. Different homes. But always the same angle. Always taken from the foot of the bed. My phone buzzed. A new photo had just been saved to my gallery. I didn't want to look. I had to look. It was me. Right now. Standing in my bedroom. Holding the shoebox. The photo was taken from behind me. From the doorway. I didn't turn around. I could feel it standing there. Breathing. waiting. The air in the room changed, got heavier, colder. My body started to stiffen. No, not now. Not while I'm awake. But I couldn't move my legs. My arms locked to my sides. The paralysis was taking me in broad daylight. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. Footsteps behind me. Slow. Deliberate. Getting closer. I felt breath on the back of my neck. A whisper in my ear. My own voice. I've been with you since the beginning. My phone was still in my frozen hand. I felt it buzz again, and again, and again. Photos uploading. Dozens of them. All taken in the last 30 seconds. All from different angles. All around me. The thing circled me, taking pictures, documenting. My phone screen was visible. The photo gallery was open. The newest picture showed my face, eyes wide with terror, mouth open in a silent scream. And behind me, dozens of figures, all with my face, all holding phones, all pointed at me. The paralysis released. I collapsed. When I looked up, the room was empty. My phone was gone. I found it an hour later, in the shoebox, with the Polaroids. There was one new photo printed and placed on top. Me, collapsed on the floor, and written on the back in my own handwriting. Tonight, 3:17. Don't fight it anymore. It's 3:16 right now. I'm in bed. I'm not asleep. The lights are all on. I can feel my body starting to lock up. I can see the shadow forming at the foot of my bed. It's holding a phone. The camera is pointed at me. And this time, I think it wants me to join it. The clock just changed. 3:17.